Hi guys, it's Angie Val with My Fairy Treasures. I'm coming at you guys today with a, I just redid my candy station and I created a Tilda inspired wall. It was out of the Fairy Tale Wonderland. I saw this Tilda inspired wall. As you guys can see, let me see if I can, it's kind of weird how I have my camera. I'll have to lift it up. I have these two shelves, and you can see that they're all, I painted them pink. They're very narrow shelves. They're not real wide. But I painted them pink, and then I filled them with all types of goodies. All the teapots I've been collecting, teacups, milk glass, and mostly teacups and teapots. And like I said, pieces of milk glass and just regular, just pretty glass here and there. Just to kind of break things up and also to add a little bit of dimension to the shelf. And the same thing on the top shelf, which is not the top, it's actually the middle. I'll show you the top in a second. On your right hand side, you guys can see the three teapots I did out of fabric from the Tilda, from one of the Tilda books. I did some little milk glass bottles. I painted them pink and like that vanilla off-white color, which I thought turned out really pretty. And then there's some milk glass on either end, and a lot of other teapots in there. Okay, and then my candy station below, I redid that. Excuse me. I took cake plates, as you can see, far on the left and far on the right, and I stacked them with other glass plates on top, with wine glasses in between to kind of hold them up. I E6000 that on, and it worked perfect. I have another one of my pieces of milk glass. I think it was for like deviled eggs, I believe. On the left hand side in the back wall there, and then I E6000 that onto a milk glass vase. And in the middle, I had two big glass platters, which are really gorgeous, and I used a real pretty wine goblet for that one too. And then there's one in the back wall. I actually used a piece that looks like rusty a little bit, and turned a little of the aqua blue candle holder. And then I used a milk glass plate there. And then I just decorated it with more milk glass and candy dishes. So I'm going to go in now real close in on everything so you guys can see. And above the middle shelf, there is another one. I'm going to lean up my camera. And that has my doll collection up there. So there's going to be more teapots and things on that. And I'm going to bring my dolls in from the living room. I know you guys saw, a lot of you guys saw my Christmas decor. And I'm going to put my dolls up there. Plus probably some more teapots and things I'm working on. So anyway, I'm going to go in closely, and we'll start with the candy station first. Okay, you guys, I'm going to have to, let me just block this camera because I'm about to do some serious manipulating of my camera. I don't want to drive you guys nuts. So just a second. Okay, that's better. Alright, we'll start to this side here, and let's zoom in. And you guys, excuse me if it's not real smooth as I keep zooming in and zooming out. I got to kind of, let me zoom back out. I'm doing my best with the camera work. Okay. We'll start there in the corner. Like I told you, that was a glass plate and then a cake plate in the corner. And I E6000 those two together with that wine goblet. And I try to come in real close on the bling. And there's a bunch of bling that I've gotten. Let me see if I can't, excuse my shakiness for a second, kind of show you guys the pretty bling. See what it does. Isn't that pretty? Love. Okay, I'm going to show you guys, just show you the bling really quickly with my, now I'm doing this by holding my camera up so I can really get in on top of it. So you guys, excuse me if it's not real smooth. Those are in my Etsy shop. Those are some really pretty brooches that I sell. And I think they're $7. I'm taking those down to $5 here. So you guys can check that out in my shop if you guys are interested. Okay, there are some chandelier pieces right there. There's buttons, which isn't really bling, but really blingy beads, which I love. I love little rhinestone pieces because I do a lot of my own brooches and my own flower centers. There's some Tilda inspired looking beads. There's some more bling pieces with some turquoise I'm going to be working on. Again, now this is my own little stash of those brooches I sell in my shop. Wait, no, the other ones were. Sorry. That's my own little personal collection, the ones I wear and use in projects. These are the ones that are still wrapped in plastic, the ones I have for sale in my shop. Aren't they gorgeous? I was originally selling them for $10, but what I have left over, I'm selling for $5 a piece here shortly. These are some necklaces that I hand blinged myself. Let me try to go in. That's as close as it's going to get. But very pretty, I think, they turned out. And I put them on pearls, glass pearls. Okay, and then these are, let me step back. These are a brush, a mirror, and a comb that I hand blinged myself. I think that turned out really pretty. Now we're going to come in. This is some more bling that I bought. I think it's real pretty. And then there's some more bling down here that I've gotten. Okay, and then these right here are filled with just more of the rhinestoney type of stuff because I like to make my own, like I said, I like to make my own brooches and flower centers. Okay, and then go down here. Those are some beautiful beads that Rhonda Lee gave me when we did our ornament exchange. Aren't they gorgeous? I can't wait to use those for making stick pins. But those right there are just, these are some beautiful bling I got at Michael's. It emulates a certain stone, and I'm trying to think of the darn stone that it emulates. Jersey quartz. That's what Jersey quartz looks like. It's not real Jersey quartz, but it's imitation, and I think they did one heck of a job, and I love it. I got a really good sale on that. I've made a lot of rings and stuff out of those. They're really pretty. Okay, they can use as flower centers too, which should be gorgeous. This is just a bunch of brooches and pieces. I've ripped off things, and I found that I can use in projects. Okay, this I got in California at a thrift store. Isn't that fabulous? These are a bunch of chandelier pieces in amber. Loving. Some big, huge pieces, smaller pieces, teardrops. Love. Okay, then right here is, above it was the brooches. There's like a first tier on the bottom. Those are a bunch of Aurora Borealis crystals I got, which I think are gorgeous to use in projects and also to make my own brooches. And then some more flower centers that I made. Oh, this is pretty. This is a bottle I got at Michael's, and I hand blinged that out. That turned out pretty. Okay, now we're going to go to this other, I use candy dishes too. Like that's another candy dish right there with more of those Aurora Borealis crystals, which are going to be gorgeous in projects. And then I need to show you, I didn't show you, okay, the cake stand that's over here that I made, below it on the second tier, there's some more bling right there, which I love. All that I hand blinged myself right there. Not the turtle, but the heart, and those are like a couple of earrings I made, which I'll use in projects. There's some stuff back there that I want to use. Oh, and then these purple beads. Aren't those fabulous? I am loving. I've made a lot of really pretty rings out of those. It'd be gorgeous to make a necklace out of that. I have to do that. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. Let me see if I can do this without breaking anything. There was a piece of milk glass here. Let me show you. And that has a bunch more of the chandelier pieces. And I love the big, huge chandelier balls, I guess you would call them. Aren't those gorgeous? I should have like strung some of those up and put them on a Christmas tree this year. I forgot I had them. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to come back up. Let me just put the lid back on here so this doesn't break. Okay, you guys, let me cover this so I can come back and get back in focus. Sorry about that. Sorry this video is not, you know, really smooth. It's just that it's a big area. I'm trying to film it. I want you guys to see it. Okay, so that's what it all looks like in one big picture. But I want you guys to be able to see all the bling. Okay, and then show you guys, like zoom out and show you how it looks as a whole. I'm going to go to these shells and just quickly go in really close so you can kind of see. Okay. That wine, I think it holds like, it's supposed to hold like wine in it. I got that at a garage sale for $1. Can you believe it? That's an Avon bottle I probably got for $1. The two very Tilda inspired looking teacups, aren't they gorgeous? Those I did pay like $25 a piece, but I've gotten some that are just as gorgeous as that and paid $1. So I don't think I'm going to pay $25 a piece again. But I was on vacation and I saw them and I did it. Okay, there's a pen cushion I made, which I really love how that turned out. It has a bunch of really pretty stick pins in it. Teapots I've gotten at garage sales. I love the signs. Aren't those cute, sassy? And then Life's Better in Pink. I got those at the Dollar Tree. Really cute. Okay, and then my husband got me the little teapot that's in between there. It's a little teapot set and cups. Okay. And the rest of these my husband has gotten me too. The whole little set with the little teacups. He got me those. He got me the one that looks like it's a little girl with 2 teacups. I did get the other one at a thrift store. It's in the middle next to the milk glass vase. And that wine bottle type of thing on the end, which I think is really pretty. I got that for probably $1 at a garage sale. Okay, let's go up a little bit if we can. Of course we can't. So I'm going to have to manually do this. Oh, good God. All right, you guys. So we're going to go by quickly. I'm not going to talk too much because I don't want this to be too shaky because I'm holding this by my hand. It's on a tripod, but I'm not steady on the ground like normal. Anyway, just wanted you guys to see how pretty this looked up here real close. Oop, my lamp's in the way. Let me scoot over. Okay. There's a lace bag I did. I've showed that before in a video. Just kind of show that again. I think that turned out real pretty. So I think that looks gorgeous on that second wall so you guys can kind of see it kind of close. Okay, and then I'll go up to my doll collection on top. And like I said, up here, I love these dolls, but I need to put my Tilda dolls up there. They're in the living room right now. So I'll start putting my Tilda dolls up here too, and probably more teapots. Okay, I'm going to come down now, you guys. Sorry about that. Come back and do a little zoom out. So you kind of get the effect. So that's how it turned out. You guys, sorry if this wasn't the best video I've ever taken, but it's not easy to show like one huge wall. So anyway, I think it turned out really pretty. I'm so excited about my Tilda inspired wall and my redid candy station. I think it turned out really cute. Okay, you guys, that is it. Oh, I did want to say, if you haven't subscribed to my station, I would love for you to do so. If you could leave a comment below, that would be great. I showed you guys those brooches that are in my Etsy shop. If you want to check those out, within the next few days, hopefully I'll get those down to $5 a piece. And there's a bunch of other great metal embellishments I sell in my Etsy shop. It's www.myfairytreasures.etsy.com. The link will be below. And I think that's it, guys. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.